Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for tuning in to the Levelhearted podcast, and I go by the name of Lingo. We got a lot of things to talk about today. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I came on here to pop my shit, so sit back, relax. Let's get this show on the road.
I truly think growing up in Chicago made me who I am today. Not just in Chicago, but growing up the way I grew up. You know, I had difficult times and I made do. I had problem times and I got through it. So being able to understand both sides of the fence give me a up. And when I say up, I mean as far as acknowledgement. You know, a lot of people come to me for advice. Males, females, you know, males more than others, you know, and they come to advice for anything. You know, it can be as little as what should I do in my relationship or how should I handle this in the streets. And me knowing or being well-rounded in all areas, I feel like I'm a great example, you know, and I have a lot of long-term relationships because of my advice. You know, a lot of people tend to gravitate to me because of my energy, you know, and me being me, I don't carry myself as a cocky person because I'm from Chicago or because I am who I am or been through what I've been through. I carry myself with respect, you know, and I think a lot of people see that. A lot of people see that the respect that I have for myself and for others, that they gravitate towards me. You know, it's been a lot of times where somebody came to me and I don't know them from a can of paint and asked me for advice. And from that person, a lot of other people see that I'm an easy, ongoing person to talk to. And I gain a lot of relationships. You know, my mouthpiece work wonders. I feel like I can sell salt to a slug, but in the same token, I don't use that as an advantage. You know, I don't down talk nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm an uplifting individual. You know, I can make you feel like you could conquer the world because I believe in people. I believe, and I think that's one of my downfalls also. I put my trust into too many people. Not even too many people. I put my trust into people until they show me otherwise when it should be the other way. But that's the Pisces in me. You know, once you cross me or once you do something foul towards me or I see something foul you do, I fall back, you know, and I don't even give you a second chance. It is what it is. I don't want you to hurt me, not physically, but I don't want you to hurt me, you know, and I know how deep I go when I love somebody. I love hard, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a relationship love or a friendship love, I love hard. And I know what I would do for a person. So I try to hold back now. You know, that's one of the things that I'm working on. And it's getting better. It's getting very better. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm a loving individual and I can't help it. And being loyal by default is a blessing and a curse. I say it's a curse because I can't watch somebody I love get hurt. I can't watch somebody I care for cry. Because I'm going to want to do something to hurt the person that made you cry. You know, and that's where I go wrong at. You know, if you down bad on your dick, if you my homie and you down bad on your dick, you feel me? I'm going to try my best to get you up and get you where you should be because I know the potential you have in yourself. I know what you came from and I know how you can go and get it. It done been plenty of times where one of my homies or one of my cousins called me and like, bro, I'm down bad. What can I do? I'm not going to just give you no handout. You feel me? I'm going to point you in the right direction and give you the tools that you need to go and get it. You see what I'm saying? A handout is not going to do nothing for you if you don't know how to go and get it when you down bad, because I'm not going to be here every time you need me to be here. That's a fact. So I'd rather give you the tools that you need to go and get it each time something goes wrong, or you could pass that on to the next person. But being loyal by default also got me in jams where I'm getting money with somebody and they fuck me. You feel me? That's just the Pisces in me. You know what I'm saying? And if you blood, you blood. I don't never cross blood. You know what I'm saying? I don't never cross. If you my brother, I say you my brother. If I tell you I love you, that mean I love you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna cross somebody that I love. But I done been crossed by family before. You know what I'm saying? So my own blood cousin told me, shit, family, friend, or foe, he gonna get it by any means. You see what I'm saying? He told me that shit to my face, and I looked right past that shit. I looked right past that shit, and later on, shit, that was the person who got me robbed. Now he can't step a foot in my face because he know how I'm gonna go. He know how I'm coming. You see what I'm saying? But that's just the love. And after that, I'm gonna still love you. You feel me? I'm gonna still love you. Why? Because you blood. I still wouldn't let nobody touch you. I still wouldn't let no harm get done to you. But you have to see me. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I fuck up at. Because I let people in who I shouldn't let in. I let people get too close to me when I know that they shouldn't. You see what I'm saying? But I got a big heart. My youngest son is that way. And I'm scared for him. And I'm trying to teach him that early so he don't have to go through what I have to go through. A lot of people say I'm wrong for not letting my kids see how I grew up. But for what? Because I know if my mom had the opportunity to give us a better life, that she would. I wouldn't have saw half of the shit I saw. My sisters wouldn't have did half of the shit that we had to do. You see what I'm saying? My sisters saw a lot of shit that I was doing because they was there firsthand. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't let shit happen to them. My sisters love me to death, G. Love me to death. I ain't have to clean up as a kid. My sisters did all that shit for me. Growing up, even now, have a family get together, Thanksgiving coming up. If I was at home, I wouldn't have to fix my plate. Even if my sisters wasn't there, because that's just the love that I have in my family. My family love me, G. My auntie, that's one of my biggest supporters, G. My auntie is damn near my best friend. You feel me? And I had to come to understand that. Even me and my auntie didn't talk for 2-3 years, but that was due to the fact both of us are strong individuals. Both of us are opinionated persons. And after that, after we settled our differences, me and my auntie became best friends. I could call my auntie and talk to her about any and everything. My auntie can talk me off a ledge. You know what I'm saying? My auntie is my best friend, G. Her kids are my first cousins. I used to pull up on her daughter at a young age and make sure she had money in her pockets. I do that for all her kids. You know what I'm saying? I support all her kids. Why? Because those are my first cousins. I grew up with them. So it's nothing for me to make sure that they good. Because my auntie does the same for me. I cannot talk to my auntie for 3, 4, 5 days. And when I talk to her, it's like we done talked every day. You know, so a lot of people might say that she stuck up, but I just say she an opinionated person, same as me. You know, I don't fault her for that. But a lot of people need to be more like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to stop biting their tongue. Biting your tongue ain't gonna get you nowhere. People gonna still feel the same way about you as they felt before. Let that shit out. Let a motherfucker know how you feel, and they gonna respect you for that. You know, shit just different, dog. Shit just different, and a lot of people need to understand that. A lot of people understand that, and that's why I get gravitated towards, because a lot of people see that I stand on respect. A lot of people see I stand on morals, and that's why they gravitate towards me. I was told respect got to be in you, not on you. You know, you're not going to gain respect off of the clothes, the shoes, the money, the cars and jewelry, but you're going to gain respect from actions, how you present yourself, conversations, work ethic. You know, that shows a lot about a man. And that's what I think my generation is lacking right now. Respect. You know, I know that my generation don't respect big homies. A lot of them say we don't got big homies. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. That y'all just don't respect them. But the big homies is what paved the way for today. Like my uncle, you know what I'm saying? My uncle Kenyatta, my uncle Man, you know, those was the ones who paved the way for me. I respect both of them men in different ways. You know, I can come to my uncle Kenyatta and he can tell me right from wrong, and I won't take it offensive because I know what he stands for. I know what he came from.
You know what I'm saying? I could respect my Uncle Man for doing what he did and making sure he stood on what he stood on. You know, those are my representations of respect. You know, we'll get into more of their stories a little bit later. Hopefully I got them on the interview one day. But that concludes today's episode. We're going to call this episode, respect gotta be in you, not on you. Thank you for tuning in.